Buongiorno! Welcome to the Heart of Markness podcast. I am Mark. This is episode 124. And due to popular demand, for real, part 2 of Coverdale-Page in Osaka, Japan, 1993, December 22nd, I believe. Oh, I've got the notes right here. Let's be professional. I lied to you. Much dishonor. Hang my head in shame. December 21st. Sorry, guys. December 21st, Osaka Castle Hall, Osaka, Japan. The short-lived Coverdale-Page partnership that you guys who have listened to me, it's weird to say that, but I've been around for years now, so I can get to say that. I have earned this. You guys know, I come out hot. It's like the 77 tour sucks, but you stupid mouth-breathing monkeys want to hear it, so here you go. And then we get 3 songs in, and I'm like, you know what? That was fucking awesome. Well, I'm not saying Coverdale-Page is... I still am not a fan. I'm just not a fan of the David Coverdale kind of thing. That color of the rainbow that he refracts. However, this concert is great. Jimmy's playing is great, and it's interesting. And, after I did last week's, and I got lots of people saying, awesome, and more than one person saying, give me a part 2, please. And one of the people who said, give me a part 2, please, was a patron. So you know what? You get one. But the numbers were good. This last show had done more than the previous Zeppelin one by a little bit. So the interest is there. Oh, you know what I just realized? I think I'm still harboring a bit of a grudge because David Coverdale yelled at me on Twitter like 3 years ago. He didn't even yell at me. See, look at that. I posted a video, just a YouTube thing, of a song called Saccharin, which an unreleased Coverdale-Page track, and it had been ripped from David Coverdale's website because at one point he had it available and put on YouTube. I linked to it and I posted it. And I tagged David Coverdale. And he popped back and was like, please take that down. That's not official. That's not ... And I did. I said, okay, sorry, And he was like, okay, much appreciated. But it stung me. Stings me now. So I was like, that dick saying this. It's like, well, he's right. And then it's like, what the fuck were you thinking? Sending unreleased studio stuff to some guy you don't even know. Because a live thing is one thing, but unreleased studio means somebody took it. It's different. You know how I am. I don't play the studio stuff on this podcast for that reason. It's different. I may at some point, but it's different because it's like, here's a tape that's undeniably not supposed to be out. That undeniably wasn't like Mike Millard rolled up in his wheelchair and was like to Headley Grange and was like, I'm just going to rest here for a moment, boys. Don't mind me. No, it's somebody broke confidence and stole a tape, dubbed a tape, made a tape, shared a tape they weren't supposed to. Somebody did something wrong. So it has, and believe me, I will listen to studio tapes all day long and unreleased stuff and outtakes. Love it. But it's kind of the... in the same vein as like leaked cell phone pictures of celebrities. It's like, do you want to see her naked? Well, yeah. And it's like, oh man, she sent that to her boyfriend. That's just, or you know what I mean? But it nonetheless still has an interest. So I'm not going to I'm not gonna speak any longer because now everyone's like, what the fuck does this have to do with Coverdale-Page? Nothing. I'm saying that maybe some of my negative feeling towards the project Aside from the fact that just genuinely it didn't resonate with me. It never ever did. But I just remembered that tweet, and it still stings a little. It's pride. Feel that sting? That's pride fucking with you. Just my ego. Sorry, guys. Thanks for helping me work through that. That's what this podcast is, right? Help Mark Free associate until he can, like, untangle one of the Gordian knots of his psyche. Alrighty, friends. Let's hop into it. We are going to play. I listened to these last night, and I liked them because I changed the, as Joseph Campbell says, I said yes to it. Because it's like, well, if I like what Jimmy's playing and the band isn't playing, the band's good, then the fact is, do I want to hear Whitesnake? No. Do I want to hear Jimmy Page? Yes. All right, we'll listen to it. Okay. Hey, this isn't bad. So we're going to just go with the opening track, Absolution Blues, off of the Coverdale-Page album. And you're going to hear some really cool ass Jimmy Page guitar work. And you'll hear David Coverdale too. There you go. I am still petty. All right, friendos, here we go. Absolution Blues, the show opener. Now imagine you are in Osaka, Japan. You're seeing Jimmy Page for the first time. Now, I remember seeing Jimmy Page for the first time. It was a Firm concert. The first one in 85 at the Worcester Centrum. And I hauled ass, my friend Eric and I, hauled ass from our floor seats, which were decent floor seats, all the way to the very front. There was just this moment, this pause, when there was just space in the aisles because the show was about to start. The lights went down. And we just walked right up. I said we hauled ass, but we didn't. We just strode up to the front because you could, like you had tickets. And it was like, all right, if I time this right, I will be at the very, very front, even ahead of the front row, for when the show starts and the curtains part, and I'll see Jimmy Page from way up close before the guy's like, your seat's not here, it's back there. And I go, oh, I'm so sorry. So Eric and I go up, and right at that moment, they're playing, I think it's Stravinsky or something, I can't remember. Fanfare for a Common Man? I don't know. Then that's not Stravinsky, is it? Shit. I'm sorry. They're playing whatever they played before they went into Closer. And Jimmy was up at the front of the stage adjusting his pedal board. So he was even closer, and I was even closer. And I mean, I saw the bottom of his shoe as he was started, doing the little duck walk with Closer. Or maybe it was the effects pedal. But I distinctly remember the white trousers and like the white loafers he was wearing, whatever, but not loafers. They look like Tom's shoes, kind of, for 1985, and I'm sure that they were very expensive. But there was that moment. Again, what's this have to do with Coverdale-Page? All right, circling back to seeing Jimmy Page's foot up close. As close as I got. No, it wasn't. Outrider. All right, but that's another story. Imagine your first time seeing Jimmy Page. This show starts, and you hear this. Nice. Nice. There's some good stuff in there from Mr. Page. I'm glad I gave this a listen. Again, not a fan of the singing. And I mean, Danny Carmassi, he's a good drummer, but he's straight on. Like Chris Slade. Reminds me very much of the Chris Slade dynamic that he had with Jimmy. There's not much to dance around with Bonzo. Bonzo was very responsive of what Jimmy was playing and very responsive to the mood of the song, but also he had some swang. Danny Carmassi, great rock drummer, but more just a straight cock rock drummer in a way. Whitesnake drummer. I mean, good for that. I guess that's what it is. There's not soul. There's always some soul. There's always a little bit of soul in Zeppelin. This, all right, I got to grade it on its own merits, on its own category. I liked it. I just kind of tune out the lyrics just because I pay attention to Jimmy. It's a good riff. Typical Jimmy Page riff. Something Bonzo and Jonesy could have done some work with, huh? And some good start-stop stuff. I mean, it's Jimmy Page. It makes me happy. If you play it on a B-Bender Telecaster and run it through a chorus and a flanger, it could have been a firm song. It could have been a funkier, better, closer. I like it. And that's not a dig. It's just, it's like a Jimmy Page song because Jimmy Page wrote it and is playing it. That's what I mean by that. All right, friendos. What shall we listen to next? What did I queue up last night when I listened to this? Uh-oh. Slide it in. Old school Whitesnake song from right before the Tawny Katane and the Fabio shirts and stuff. More when it was still coming out of Deep Purple, when it was still a blues, had a bluesier bent before it went full hair metal. Slide it in. Nice with Jimmy Page. Fun song. You could tell it's an early 80s song, and I like it. In fact, it reminds me a little bit of, just realizing this now, of Hypnotizing Ways, Oh Mama, on the Death Wish 2 soundtrack, which came out around the same time as Slide It In, I think. I think maybe a little earlier. But a good rocker. So, here we go. And this is the song that immediately followed the one we just heard. So, here we are. What was it called again? Slide It In. There we go.
Slide it in there. You talk too much. Never say what's on your mind. It's written on your face. I never let you hide behind. Let's get crazy.
That was cool. There's a lot more interplay between the drummer in Jimmy, Danny Carmassi, and Guy Pratt on bass. There's good stuff going on there. That was tight. That was tight. I would love to hear that backing section for Page and Plant over Michael Lee. Well, over Michael Lee, maybe. No, definitely over Charlie Jones though. Yeah, that was good. That was really good. And Guy Pratt on bass has paid. Both of these guys have played with everybody. Danny Carmassi played on a million Heart albums from like 1980 up until they stopped making Heart albums, I think. Not consistently, but Guy Pratt, he Pink Floyd's bass player after all the ruckus on Momentary Lapse of Reason and Division Bell. In fact, Division Bell would have been his next project after this, since Division Bell was 94, and this is the end of December 93. So that's interesting. Danny Carmassi, of course, was in Montrose as well, and a million bands. He's like a go-to drummer. So it's a solid rhythm section, and I like it. So I think I amend. But what I guess I didn't like about Absolution Blues was that it was just straight with no funk and syncopation. But that's how they intended it as a rocker. That wasn't like, this is how I play drums. It's like, this is how they're playing this song. All right. Duly noted. What else do we have for you, friends? What is track 4? Really? All right. Over Now. I must have liked it last night. And now, once again, if you didn't listen to last week's, this show is up on the Heart of Markness now. This show and also the night before, December 20th. Same set list, same kind of recording. So 2 shows for the price of 1, and the price is nothing. So right there you go. And the set list is Absolution Blues, Slide It In, Rock and Roll, Over Now, Cashmere, Pride and Joy, Take a Look at Yourself, Take a Look at Yourself, Take Me for a Little While, In My Time of Dying, Here I Go Again, White Summer, Black Mountainside, Don't Leave Me This Way, Shake on My Tree, Still of the Night, Out on the Tiles with Black Dog, closing out with The Ocean, going into Feeling Hot. So if you like this, there's not a lot of it out there, and it's definitely a project that died on the vine. I feel bad for Mr. Coverdale, because they put a lot into it. They really liked it, and then it seems like from the stories I've read and the interviews I've read from people, basically he was having a hard time getting committed. Like, they were the managers working things together, Bill Kerbishley and whoever managed Coverdale. Were initially working out the things for the tour, and it just wasn't happening. So David finally contacted Jimmy and got this little short Japanese tour, and then that was it. Shortly thereafter, earlier in 93, I think October or November of 93, the month before this, Jimmy met with Robert Plant in Boston after the Fate of Nations show at the Orpheum that I attended, and they talked about and worked out the unleaded thing. So that's what that started. So I think, trading up, right? You can get back to Maryland, so you don't need to go out with Anna Nicole anymore. Oof, I like that. Stand by it. All right, friends, Over Now, which I think is also off of Coverdale-Page. December 21st, 1993. Thank God, it is not over now. It's track 4 of disc 2, which is Shake on My Tree, a song which was done on the Page Plant tour. It's done better here. Enjoy.
Just a moment. What we got here? Sue Scaletta? Okay. Okay.
I'm going to shut the fuck up because that was awesome. Man, I really appreciate hearing that theremin workout and Guy Pratt in the background doing some stuff, keeping it interesting, not just thrumming the bottom, not doing like the Michael Anthony and Van Halen kind of bass, playing, but not overshadowing. It's interesting. I enjoyed that a lot. Holy shit. Alrighty, we've got one more, which means it's time for the spiel, which I'm unprepared for, but I'll do it from memory because I've done it 125 times, plus all the bonus episodes, so like 240. Alrighty, you can find me on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube under the Nom de Plume, Heart of Markness, that's me. The Facebook group is cool. You are welcome to and invited to join it. It's a bunch of people, about 150 folks, modest size, who like classic rock, like the podcast, and love Led Zeppelin. Great place to hang out, meet people, talk shit, split hairs, But be nice, everybody, and that's the thing. Everybody there is nice. I don't want no assholes there, except for the one for whom it is named, myself. Oh, what else we got? My website. Yes, my website, heartofmarkness.com. That's where you find all this great music. Like I said earlier, that's where I put the complete shows that I cover. So you can get the whole damn thing for free if you want it. For free? That's crazy. Nah, that's how it works. That's how this music trading thing works, these live things. They're free. Recorded for free. Distributed for free. You don't have to buy bootlegs. Bootlegs are these tapes which are then manufactured and sold, but it's free, man. You can find it. So, heartofmarkness.com. That's where I've got my stuff. Speaking of free, if you like what I do and you like how I do it, and you're of a mind and have the means to do so, consider becoming a patron. You can go to patreon.com/heartofmarkness or just click the Patreon button, modestly and respectfully placed in the upper left-hand corner of heartofmarkness.com. In addition to the fabulous perks of being a patron, you will get your name read as being one of the titans upon whose shoulders rests this mighty podcast every week. Like now. So a laurel and hearty handshake go to Philip, Picard, Johan, Knaggern. Sorry, I gave away. They know you're Batman, Bruce. Jeff, Chris, Michael, Rob, Wayne, Brad, Danielle, I have to scroll, Tracy, David, Mark, other David. Oh, we don't have other Davids anymore. Just David. Bonzo Billy, and, of course, Mimo. Mimo is one of the people who, I think, asked for a part 2. So you got it, man. And you know what? I still have the rehearsals that I'll do again since this is popular and it's kind of fun to listen to. I just don't listen to the singer. It's not like and again, let me clarify. He's not bad. It's just I don't like his lyrics. He doesn't do it for me. It's the way some people feel about Rush. It's the way some people feel about Zeppelin. It's like I just can't, that fucking voice, man. No. That's what it is. It's not bad, it's just not for me. Like some people don't like cilantro. David Coverdale's kind of my cilantro. My cilantro. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. What do we got? Ah, yeah. We're finishing up with one more. Here it is. The most surreal performance. Jimmy Page playing Still of the Night. Still of the Night, the Whitesnake song that had, in the video, the guitarist playing with violin bows like Jimmy Page of Led Zeppelin, who is playing on Still of the Night by Whitesnake. It's the Ouroboros. It's the snake eating its own tail. And it's really good. It's really good. It's really fun. And I hope you enjoy it. Here we go.
Still of the night.
And there you have it. That was good. It's weird hearing Jimmy play that, but man, he was tight. I think he was tighter and even more fluid than The 95 tour. To me. I don't know. That was good stuff. I really liked that. That was interesting. Very interesting. There will be more Coverdale-Page, even though there's not a lot more Coverdale-Page out there. And there's no deviation in the set list over like the 7 or 9 dates they played. So one show is pretty much like another, I think. But I do have warm-ups. Ugh. I'll probably do them. All right. I thank you for listening. I will be back, hopefully maybe this weekend, with a bonus episode, classic rock episode. Not necessarily Zeppelin related, usually something else. And if I'm not, then I will absolutely, unless I'm dead, be back next Thursday with another Led Zeppelin related Heart of Markness. Hey, and if you want to hear a specific show or you think I should feature a specific show that I haven't done before, let me know. At any of the venues and avenues that I mentioned earlier, the website, Twitter, etc., or mark@heartofdarkness.com or Facebook. Find me. All right. I'm going to go make some dinner. Be good to yourselves and each other.